Hey everyone, Mr. Cox here. I hope you guys are having a great day. I wanted to shoot a quick video on behalf of Senior Master Hornbuckle, the head RTTL for our Region 112, and the RTTL is going to be overseeing the South Districts, and give you guys a few reminders and some information about districts. We realize that at districts, this will be the first time for probably about 60% of you guys, maybe even 70%, because of coming off the COVID season. A lot of you guys didn't have the opportunity to compete last year at districts because it wouldn't apply to you. So with that being said, we want to kind of help make it the best experience possible for everyone. So I have a quick 9 points that I'm going to go through real quick just to let you know about districts to help you understand a little bit better. First thing is districts is a titled event. That means there's no points awarded for districts. So you don't get A points, B points, C points, nothing like that, or AAA points. It's a titled event the same way World Champion is for black belts during the Tournament of Champions. Not World Championships start the new season, but during the Tournament of Champions on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at Worlds. That's considered a titled event as well. Titled events are simply what they are. It's where you show up to compete in a one-time event to earn the title of district champion or at Worlds, world champion. And don't confuse that with world championships to start the new season. It's something completely different. Also, because it's a titled event, the orders are preset. So that means everyone that's qualified top 10 in their respective state that signed up for districts, that gets sent to headquarters. They randomize the order for districts, and it gets put in the order for forms, weapons, sparring, combat, the sparring brackets. Everything's already pre-done and set. So you might go first in forms even though you were ranked first in the state, okay? Because it's completely randomized with all the different states. And also you might compete against someone from your same school, your first round of sparring or combat sparring. And at regionals, we try to avoid that if possible, but because it's preset, we cannot change what is done. Also, because it's preset, for some reason, if a competitor does not show up for whatever reason, and you're sparring them or they're in the order, they are considered a DQ or disqualified, and that person just continues or will go next in the order. So again, the orders are preset. We don't change anything as a tournament staff. It is done by headquarters, and we hold to that because it's a titled event. Next thing is you must check in at when you arrive. So if you arrive Friday night, you can check in, or if you arrive Saturday morning, you can check in at either time, but you need to check in before you enter the competition venue, so that way we know that you're there. Because once the competition starts, if we do a roll call in your ring and we can't find you, we're going to check to see if you checked in. If you did, we're going to search for you. But if you didn't check in and we call your name, we're just going to assume you're not there, and we're going to continue with competition. So please check in before you enter the main tournament facility. You only have to do it once, but you need to do it. Next thing is be mindful of the ring that you're assigned to. Senior Master Hornbuckle did a great job with the schedule. Look at the schedule, find your division and the ring you're assigned to. And after opening ceremonies on Saturday morning or Friday night, if you're a high rank competing or a black belt adult competing in creative and extreme, go to that ring after opening ceremonies on Saturday morning or Friday after our judges meeting, and be mindful of that ring, because you might be going in round 1, you might be going in round 6, but the rounds start as soon as the next one's done. So for instance, if you're going in round 2 and it's on Saturday morning, don't assume that your round won't happen for another couple hours, because there might only be one competitor in round 1 in that division that's going in your ring. So you need to hang around that ring that you're assigned to and be mindful of it, so that way you're ready to compete once your round comes up. For instance, there might be ring 1, they might stay on round 1 and 2 for 3 or 4 hours, where ring 17 might get all the way to round 7 within 3 or 4 hours. It all depends on how many people are competing. If you are a judge and you're assigned to judging, don't worry. We know that you're judging and we know where you're competing at. You will not miss your competition, all right? At the beginning of each round, we do a roll call to make sure everyone's there. If for some reason we're missing someone, we'll try to find them. We'll spend a couple minutes, not a long time, and then we'll start competition. So again, that's the big thing. What's different from others is there is rounds. So be mindful of those rounds and what ring your student is assigned to per round. Know that if you're doing team sparring, we're aware of that. So don't worry. We won't start creative and extreme until the team sparring for that age group is done, or traditional until the team sparring for that age group is done as well. We're going to do our best to help you out. That way your student will not miss their competition. However, again, note that you need to know what ring you're supposed to be in. We're going to try to find you, but it's your responsibility, and it's your you need to take ownership of trying to get to that ring as soon as possible, and to let it and communicate that to us, because we can't wait. We have to start those rings. If you have a question or concern to the judges, because it is a titled event, the stakes are a little bit higher, intensity is a lot higher. It's okay as a parent or a spectator to ask the judge a question or concern, but please do so respectfully. They will do their best to answer it. If for some reason they don't know the exact answer, or they just want to double check it, they'll grab a tournament staff, and the tournament staff will assist as well. We want to make it right for everyone. We want to give everyone the best experience possible, but understand sometimes things happen, and if you don't ask it, if you don't bring it up, then we can't address it. Everyone gets a pin at districts, depending on what category you compete in. They look similar to this right here. So make sure if your student competes in 7 events, they should get 7 pins. For some reason, if we run out of pins, they'll write it down and they'll make sure you know it. But everyone should receive a pin for every category they compete at districts. If you're a black belt and you win the title of district champion in a black belt division, congratulations. Now you have a wild card berth to compete for world champion. So for some reason, if you're a black belt and you didn't qualify top 10 in the world, but you win district champion in the black belt division, then you will qualify to compete at Worlds for world champion. Understand that there's some of you black belts that are actually going to be competing in the color belt division, because you got your black belt after the season was over with, and you're competing in the color belt division because that's what you qualified for. If you win that, that's it. That's your district title. You don't get to compete for world champion, because it's only for those that are competing in the black belt division at districts. So again, those are some quick points for you guys to know about to help you have a better experience at districts. Hope it kind of eases some nerves you might have, and know that we're here to help you out. Arrive early. Be ready to have a joyful attitude throughout the day. Hydrate a lot. Eat those snacks. Be ready. Keep stretched out and keep warmed up, and know that we are going to have a great time. Cheer on your fellow competitors. Make sure you meet a new friend from a different state. That's the best part of a district. You get to meet new friends, new competition, and know that we are here to serve you and make sure it's the best experience possible. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow night at districts or Saturday morning. Again, friendly reminder, if you're a black belt adult that is 18 and up, you are competing Friday night in creative and extreme. And if you're a 4th and 5th degree, you're competing Friday night. Everyone else is going to be Saturday. We'll talk to you guys soon. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us, and I hope you have a blessed one. One side note, if for some reason there's 2 divisions that actually have 2 ring assignments on Saturday, that's because your division is so big. Don't worry. Show up to your ring, and then we have a roster set, and we'll make sure that you get split to the appropriate ring. But it only counts for 2 of the divisions. Everyone else, you're only going to be in 1 ring the whole time. Have a good one, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.